Hi everyone, it's me. It's Suzette Boyette. I'm one of the nurse practitioners here at the Florida Center for Hormones and Wellness. I just wanted to talk to you today about the role of self-esteem and our holistic wellness. Self-esteem is so important, and I know we know what this means. We go online, we hear it. It's also used kind of redundantly, right? Self-esteem. Well, self-esteem is how you feel about yourself. Not only how you feel about yourself, but it's also how you look and how you move and how it really forms you as a whole person holistically, body, mind, and spirit. I wanted to share with you a little bit of how that works. And I'm going to use myself as an example because I think I'm a really good example because I'm in my mid-50s. When you hit your mid-50s, it could be your 30s, 40s, whatever decade of life. I'm in my 5th decade. Self-esteem, you kind of get a little bit, I'm going to use the word wonky, maybe, about a self-esteem. Just speaking from my own experience, when I hit my 5th decade of life, things started to feel and look a little differently with me. For self-esteem, I wanted to see how I looked. One of the first things that we are aware of is how we look, how we move, what kind of clothes we wear. Well, to be perfectly frank, I got about 10, 15 pounds I need to lose. So consequently, because I have a little bit of my self-esteem affected by those 10 or 15 pounds, it affects the way I choose my clothes. Right? So now what I'm doing, especially being in this beautiful place of the Florida Center for Hormones and Wellness, where everything is beautiful, everyone is beautiful, our facilities, everything, I want to hold myself to a higher standard. So I'm trying to improve my physical appearance, which will improve my self-esteem, by eating better, making wiser choices, by exercising. We also want to figure out how we can incorporate physical wellness into our whole health, which also will, of course, impact on our self-esteem. So that is one thing. A second thing is just the emotional part, right? You got to think about, where are you going with work? What's your path? What's your purpose? Who are the people that you're hanging out with? Those are things that impact. So here at the Florida Center for Hormones and Wellness, we address physically. We want to help you pick the right foods, how to move correctly. Hormones, of course, that's what we do. Hormones and wellness, we want to combine those two. We also work on emotional well-being, right? We want to talk to you about how you feel, what things you're doing. We have lots of things to talk to you about where we talk one-on-one. We have beautiful surveys. I say beautiful because they are a little bit lengthy, but that's okay because we want to be detailed oriented. So we look at all of that. And then once we balance you physically with nutrition and your hormones, balancing that, we look at your choices, physical movement, emotional choices, with relationships, with careers, where your role is in life. We take all of that and then we combine it all so we can talk and have that wonderful plan for you. Then when you start feeling better, so as soon as I hit my 10 to 15 pounds less and I feel better emotionally, physically, hormonally, I want to start looking a little bit better, just a little bit more. So what do we have here at the Florida Center for Hormones and Wellness? We have aesthetics. And I'm going to say I'm going to use that myself. So being in my 50s, I'm starting to notice a little bit of a sag and some of the deepening lines. Well, we have some wonderful treatments here. I also want to tighten up a little bit. I want to, tighten up my muscles and the little abs, trying to see if I still have them after 3 kids. So what I'm going to do is we have the M-Sculpt. That's a wonderful tool that we have that melts fat and simultaneously strengthens your muscles. I also want to increase the muscles of my pelvic floor. So we have the Carrozzella, which is a beautiful tool that we have that we can talk to you more about that. But we have aesthetics, we have the Carrozzella, we have the M-Sculpt. We have so many different services here that we can help you to help with your complexion, how you feel with your muscles, everything. So all of this, body, mind, and spirit, we have here at the Florida Center for Hormones and Wellness to help you improve your self-esteem so you walk differently, you talk differently, and people can see that immediately just by the way you hold yourself. So come over to the Florida Center for Hormones and Wellness where you can see me, you can see Erin, the other nurse practitioner, Lindsay, the other nurse practitioner, or Dr. Carrozzella. We would love to take care of you. Hope to see you soon. Bye-bye.